This is Eric Posaple with Body Morph Pros. I'm here with big Rich Piana. We're soaking up the sunlight down here in sunny Florida. It's Saturday. It's prejudging's over. The finals are going to be tonight. We've got figure going on now, so figured we'd catch Rich before we had to get back to the Mutant booth. But how's Florida been treating you?
It's awesome. It's incredible. We could have a little better weather.
I know. It rained the first day. It was a monsoon the first. Did you get down here Thursday?
Yeah, but you know, it's nice. We're here kicking at the pool when we should be at the show. I'm not at the booth where I'm supposed to be.
But I don't think they're going to be mad at you. I don't think they'll be mad at you.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, so we got a hold of Rich, thought we'd come down here. So now, did you get to watch some of the show at all? I know you're stuck at the booth quite a bit.
Yeah, you know, I got to see the heavies and the super heavies, which was awesome. The heavy class was pretty good. Super heavy seemed a little weak to me. What do you think?
Yeah, you know, I was watching the show, and you know, I got to watch the whole thing. So the one thing I did notice in the smaller classes, the middles and the lights mostly, I feel like people aren't training their legs anymore.
Really?
We kind of talked about this a little bit yesterday.
But listen to me, how I don't train my legs.
Yes, maybe your mutant videos are going too well. But yeah, I feel like some of the leg development has just escaped some people. And you look in the top 5, and I'm like, where the hell are all the legs? And they got to the heavies, and the heavies looked a lot better than some of the other classes in the leg development area. But then you get to the supers, and I was really disappointed. Being that I was a super heavyweight, I was really disappointed in the quality of the super heavies. I feel like, you know, Joel Thomas is probably going to take that class.
Yeah, he looked really good. He's got a huge amount of muscle,
potential.
and yeah, he's got great everything. Yeah, I mean, he stood out. He stood out in the crowd. When he walked out, it was like, you know, okay, there's the winner.
Yeah, and then you had Ryan Paderaki in the supers. I think he's going to take in second. But then after that, it was like, there was nobody that was like, wow. Like, you know, years past you had, you know, USA's even just recently, you had a couple really big names in there. They looked good. Shredded. Dusty Henshaw was in that class. Nationals last year, it was really stacked. And then this year, I'm like, you know, I didn't know what happened.
There was a lot of hype going into the show. You know, usually they're talking about 5, 6 guys in each class, you know, and their pictures and talking, and people are, you know, debating on this and that. It seemed like there's a lot of hype, really.
Yeah, I feel like the hype was around Kevin in the supers, and then like a week out, I don't know if you realize he was going to be a super about a week out, and they sucked him into the heavyweights.
Yeah,
So we talked about it last night with him. But yeah, outside that,
it was you told me.
Yeah, is that how you found out? So yeah, there was really just no hype in the supers. There was a little bit of hype in the heavies because you had Brad Rowe and Kevin Jordan come back at it after the North Americans. So
and then Nick dropped out, right? He was one of the favorites.
Yeah, I think he's kicking himself now. He dropped. He had some health issues. He was sick, so
I figured it had to be something major. I mean, that was pretty much his show, right? So we thought possibly.
I even think at 3 weeks out he would have strolled through the super heavies.
Yeah.
Did you see pictures of him?
Probably kicking himself in the ass right now, right?
Yeah. So he said he's if he loses an arm, he's doing the USA's.
There's no way he could have did the show.
Yeah. So he said that he was so sick that he ended up in the hospital, and he didn't train for a week, and he got really depleted and everything. He just didn't think he'd be able to rebound. So that was kind of the case.
Help if you're not at your best, you know.
Especially at this show, being that it's kind of the Super Bowl of all the shows.
Yeah. So USA's.
Yeah. So he said he's doing the USA's, and that class, the supers. I know Gabe's doing it.
Yeah.
I think Blair Moen said he's going to do it.
Oh shit! Well, there we got a good USA's coming. Let's start hyping it right now.
Right. So we're at the Nationals. We're going to talk about the USA's.
Fuck the Nationals.
Shit's over. Let's talk about the next show.
USA's.
So what have you been doing out here? Just really working the booth?
Yeah, working the booth. I haven't hit the gym. I threw my back out, so my back's been a mess.
From the bed or from the flight?
I don't know what it's from, to be honest. It's been out for like 2 weeks, so I need to get looked at.
Got to crack you.
Yeah, I haven't hit the gym. I haven't done nothing. All I've been doing is eating the buffet.
How's the buffet here? Because I jumped around. I started at the host hotel, and then I had a roommate issue. So now I'm down the street at the embassy, and I just had homemade omelets and stuff at the embassy. So that was kind of nice.
Yeah, the buffet's awesome here. I sit for like 2 hours. You know, just eat, get my money's worth.
If you're not growing, you got to eat.
You got to eat to grow, right?
So what else is on the agenda? You're going back to the show today. You got to work the booth. Are you going to get to watch any of the show tonight for the final?
Yeah, I'll probably watch a little bit of the show, pop in and out. The booth's not as busy as most expos. You know,
I noticed that it was I've never been to this Nationals at this venue. I've been to Atlanta. I've been in Miami. I went when it was in Texas. This one's set up a little weird. They almost kind of got you off to the side a little bit.
Yeah, it's kind of screwed up. I mean, the other one I remember, you know, the competitors are in the same as with everyone, and everyone's in the same room.
Yeah.
You know, here it's like we're way over here and this is over there, and you know you have to like search to find us.
Well, I think what's funny is I wouldn't even have known the Mutant booth was there if I hadn't tried to go to the bathroom, because the way it was kind of set up. Because we were looking around, I was like, well, where the hell's Rich?
I know, we're way in the corner. Sucks.
Well, I guess I talked to some of the guys from Optimum, and they said they had some fire code issues with their booth, and they were trying to set it up, and they were like, oh, well, you can't set it up this way, and so.
Yeah, the people that are coming are the people that came just to see us, you know, or just take a picture with me or whatever. Those people that are finding it. I don't think people are just strolling along and running into us, you know?
Right.
Unless they use the restroom.
Right. Looking for the shitter, you'll find the Mutant booth over by the shitter. So, you know, I was talking to you earlier. How the hell do you fit in an airplane? Because you said the flight's like, what, 5.5 hours?
Yeah, 5.5 hours. I'm not, you know, it's not that difficult, actually. I'm not as big as you think I am. I think you're probably bigger than I am. For all you guys, for all you guys watching this video, he's not as big as we think he is. Yeah. Every picture, I wear tight tank tops.
Every picture I see, every picture I see, you're emaciating everyone in the pictures. You look like you're 100 pounds heavier than everyone in the picture.
On a telephone book, you know. I know all the tricks.
Well, it's funny. It's funny you talk about the tricks. I talked about Gabe. He's got the lean in, and Craig Elias. They've got the lean in for the
Craig
pictures.
Developed the lean in. He's the master. So we're students that are learning. You know, yeah. I was probably one of the second, definite leaning experts. Yeah, but he started it, and I learned from him. I saw his pictures, and I'm like, what the hell is this guy doing? I'm like, wait a minute, his arm looks really big.
Yeah.
Let me try that.
Totally works. Well, it's funny because when we had him on the podcast, he actually talked about how one arm's bigger than the other.
On him?
So he only uses that one side. So when he goes to take a picture, if they're on one side, he goes, no. He scoots around to the other side. So he's got it. It's in bodybuilding, it's probably 1/4 inch bigger. Yeah. But in his head,
have one arm bigger, you know, and honestly, no one can tell the difference except us.
Yeah. But in the mirror, it's like you don't have an arm on the other side. It's completely just gone.
Well, you put a short sleeve shirt on, and one's a little tighter than the other one, you know, so you can feel it.
And it fucks with your head all day.
Yeah.
So be at the show tonight, and then are there a party going on tonight or anything after hours, or are you just gonna kind of come back and relax?
Yeah, I'm not really the party guy. I just kind of the hotel, kicking in the hotel kind of guy. I don't really.
Once you get past a certain age, you're like, I'm kind of done with that.
I never really went through that phase. I party, but I usually party in my hotel, you know, with my girlfriend.
Okay.
You know, so we party, but it's just kind of a two-person party.
Right. Yeah, but sometimes it's kind of nice. You know, I did some of the after hours. Did you ever go to the Arnold, do the after hours party there at all?
Never have. I've never been to a pool party. I've never been to after hours party in my life.
Look at this guy. This is why you look like this, though. Maybe you've lived the lifestyle.
Yeah, I don't know, not into it. I guess, you know, people try to drag me. Come on, you got to come to the pool every time in Vegas. You know,
yeah.
Come to this pool. I don't know.
Would it be hard for you to even go? Would it be just too much of a spectacle? Where you wouldn't even be able to enjoy yourself from everyone coming up to you? Does that kind of stuff bother you when you're hanging out?
So, you know, I think a lot of those events, it's not so much about having a good time. It's so much about, you know, look how good I look, and do I look better than that guy? Does this guy look better than me? You know, is that, you know, it's too much of that going on, rather than just people relaxing, having a good time. You know, no one's just like kicking like this, going, oh yeah, and everyone's like,
well, it's funny because
relax, have a good time.
The first time I went to USA's in Vegas. Mm-hmm. I didn't know that's how it was. So everyone's like, hey, let's go to the pool. I'm like, great. So I go and meet up with everyone. I'm like, are we going to the pool or are we going to the club? They're decked out, shades on, hair done. I got flip-flops, a towel on, and my
Give me
Walmart.
You got a Lasix? You got a Lasix? I need to take a Lasix.
Right, I got to get dry to go to the pool.
A little water right here.
Yeah, and I was like, what pool are we going to? And then I go down there, and I was like, it was like no one got in the water because they didn't want to get their hair, and they just got sprayed.
Baby oil.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm just going to hit the pool up and get a sandwich. So let me know what's going on. So, yeah, it was funny. So, but, all right. So, yeah, I was in the Arnold. They have the after hours party there, and it's pretty well known because it's in an old church. Uh-huh. And so the first time I went, you know, there's probably 5,000 people in this after hours party. And I walk in, I'm like, this is a church. I'm like, is this cool to be doing what we're doing in a church?
What were you doing?
I sat in the corner, honestly, and but like Jose Canseco was there, and it was crazy. It was like there was midgets, and there was. So you get in the main room. She's laughing, but you get in the main room, and they announced these people came in. They were carrying this girl on a platform, and she's chained down, and she's naked, and there's flames, and someone's coming down from the ceiling, and I was like.
Church.
Yeah. Well, I'm young at this point. I think I was like 23, and I was like, what am I getting into? What is this industry? Because you go to the bodybuilding shows, and like I said, it's all the peacocking. Yeah. And then you go out here, and I think everyone just let loose, and there's, you know, everyone's drinking, having a good time, everyone got twisted, so it's kind of funny. But yeah, maybe it's better that you don't go.
Yeah.
You're just going to get nothing but trouble. So obviously you've got a few companies. Let's rep those. Obviously you're with Mutant this weekend, but you've got the 5%. And
basically I have One Day You May, and I have Love It, Kill It, and the 5% is just kind of kickoff of the other companies. Yep. And you know, it's growing huge. You know, the 5%ers, it's basically just, you know, I like I like the idea of us, being a group and everyone, being a team, and we're all in the same thing for the same reasons. And it's basically just, the people that are willing to do whatever it takes, to reach their goals.
The 5%.
Yeah, so it's not necessarily competitive bodybuilders. It's anyone in life, whatever they choose to do in life. There's that rare percentage of people that'll just do whatever it takes, to reach that goal. And inevitably they will reach that goal, and there's others that just talk about it, but they'll never actually accomplish it.
Find an excuse.
Yeah. And so there's the guys like in bodybuilding world, there's the guys that talk about competing and talk bad about everyone else competing, but they never get on stage.
Right.
Right. So that's the kind of people, it's basically the people that are willing to do whatever it takes, and it's not necessarily that that it's not a physicality, it's a mentality.
Right.
It's more about your
Living
mentality. When you're doing that last rep, you'll keep going, push to the end. Right. And a lot of people, they'll send me a picture, say, do I qualify as a 5%er? It's like, it's not your physical, it's not your physique, it's your mentality. There's plenty of guys walking around that are 300 pounds that are still weak-minded. Yeah. They just did a lot of drugs and did this and that to get big, but they don't have the mentality of a champion.
Well, I like, too, that now everyone's getting the tattoos, the 5% tattoos, and they're sending them to your Instagram. Now, is that something kind of that you, it's cool getting those in, or you encourage?
I think it's awesome. I think it's great. Right now we have like 42 One Day You May tattoos, and we just got our 40th Love It, Kill It tattoo. That's awesome. And then 5%ers is somewhere around 12, 13. And it's awesome. It's all positive. What it represents is just positive. And for me, like when I get up in the morning and I look in the mirror and I see One Day You May across my chest, that's my reminder, that I need to be, today's the day, I need to do whatever it takes. Yeah, so it just kind of gets me going and motivates me, kind of like watching a YouTube video in the morning. So for me, it's a constant reminder.
And you got the shirts and everything. Yeah. So where can everyone go to buy it?
LoveItKillIt.com. Okay. Is the website, and it's it's great stuff, and it's all positive.
Are you going to come up with like a line for the 5%, or is that really just going to kind of brand?
I have some stuff I've already came out with. I haven't put it on the website yet, but I've kind of handed them out to people that are friends.
Live the lifestyle.
I need to give you one.
Yeah, I want one. I'm shrinking it sitting next to him, but I want one.
No, for sure.
I want one just so I can fuck with Jose, because he won't have one, and he'll be all pissed off. Because all day yesterday he's like, when you go with Rich, can I come with? Can I do the interview? Can I sit on his lap? Can I whisper in his ear? And I said, yeah, when I go, you can come with. I said, it's fine. Well, then we kind of just didn't happen last night. Well, he went back to Miami. He's on his honeymoon, so he's all pissed off. So I texted him. I said, guess who I'm going to interview? He's like, go fuck yourself. So he's mad that I'm coming to interview.
We had a tattoo artist at the booth in Orange County.
Yeah, I saw that. Well, everyone kept asking me, is he going to be at the Nationals doing it? I said, I don't know. It might be a little bit of a different venue, but
yeah, just because I don't have a booth here, but I'm going to have a booth at the Fit Expo.
Okay.
And at Fit Expo, I'm definitely going to have one, maybe two guys there. Because there's people that didn't get tattooed because we didn't have time.
Well, yeah, it takes a little bit of time to do the tattoo.
Yeah, so it was fun. It was kind of cool. People were walking around going, seeing a tattoo artist. So
yeah, well, I saw that you had the booth, and I was like, that's awesome. Like, no one's ever done that.
Yeah,
and I think that's an awesome idea. So
yeah, it's awesome. I love every minute of it. It's great. So it's.
I saw you recently got some new tats.
Yeah, I'm constantly getting stuff. Actually, I took kind of a break, but yeah, my recent one's a 5% I got right here.
Yeah,
that's my last one I got.
It's awesome, man. Yeah, we'll have to go, and maybe the next one, maybe I'll get one.
For sure.
I'm a clean canvas. I have none.
We got to get something on you. Gabe got his first tattoo, right?
I saw. I was just talking to him about it. That's awesome. I'm actually gonna try to fly up and film him when he gets going here for the USA's. Try to go out and maybe do like a weekend, like a day in the life of. Oh, yeah. He was talking. Ron Partlow might come out for that, and I said, we'll have to get a hold of Rich and have Rich come up, and we'll all go bang weights.
Yeah, for sure. You got to come to LA too, man.
I love LA. So yeah. When is the Fit Expo?
Into January.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we got a couple months. Maybe I'll try to fly out for that. Yeah, why not?
You should come check.
I got some friends out there, so I can at least stay within. Do you know US Elite Peptides? Do you know Priya? No. I'll get you in touch with them. Yeah. So all right. So then tonight, can I hang out, chill? You flying back tomorrow?
Yeah. No, I'm actually going on a cruise tomorrow.
Oh, nice. Where to?
Caribbean.
You taking the lady?
Boat. Yeah, hopping on a boat somewhere here in Florida.
I'd bring her on, but she'd probably get mad. I don't know if she's camera ready yet. I know women get like that.
Yeah, we're going.
How long is the cruise?
7 days.
Okay.
Yeah, so it should be fun. We're going to Atlantis. That's one of my favorite places.
I've never been. I've heard great things.
It's incredible. Hopefully it doesn't rain.
I've never actually been on a cruise, only because the one thing that's kept me away from cruises, everyone that's gone, is like, dude, you're not going to fit in the shower.
Yeah, you won't fit in the shower. Just don't take a shower for a week.
Just the pool, get the bird bath.
Who needs a shower?
So 7 days you come back, and then what do you got on the docket for the next few months? What's going on in the life of doing some videos?
Yeah, I'm going to Canada. Right when I get back, I'm flying to Canada, shoot some videos. Okay. I'm doing a video shoot with Alex also, and then in LA, and What else? I can't remember. And then Fit Expo in January. I'm supposed to be going to Australia.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
What's
and
in
then
Australia?
some big expo.
They flying you out?
Yeah, I'm not going.
Or is this a Mutant thing?
Yeah, I'm actually going to another company. Is flying me out there to work a booth, so that should be good. And then FIBO.
Have you been to Australia yet?
Never been.
Yeah, I heard it's nice. Yeah. Maybe look at Lee Priest out there. He just went pro in the NABA. Did you see that?
Oh, no, I didn't.
Yeah, he just crushed some NABA show, but he just recompeted.
God. Yeah.
So, what is he? He's got to be, what, 40, early 40s?
I think he's probably 39, 40. I know he's younger than I am. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, he looks incredible.
He just crushed the show. It was unbelievable. He's got all the face tats and everything now.
Yeah. That's good. They didn't hold that against him, you know.
No, yeah, he looked good, man. There's pictures all over the internet, and
judges are letting the tattoos fly, which is cool. You know,
well, and I'm sure with the NABA having someone like Lee Priest come in, he's controversial, but people follow him.
Yeah, he's still a big name in the industry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was drag racing for a while. Did you ever see that?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So what do you think? You're ever gonna go up the face of the tattoo?
No.
Can't ruin the canvas.
Yeah, no way. Can't do that. No.
Would you kill him if he went up the face? No, just whatever.
She's cool with whatever.
She's in a food coma from the 2-hour buffet lunch.
Yeah, she ate for like 5 minutes. I ate for 2 hours.
And she sat there and was like, "I'm so bored."
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Well, we'll let you get back. I know you got to get back to the booth and everything. We'll stop by and get some pictures and stuff. But appreciate you coming on.
Oh, it's awesome.
We'll let you know about the Fit Expo. I'd like to come out there and maybe we do some stuff out there as well and see
Maybe
us.
We'll do a workout video, me and you. What do you say?
Man, I'd love to do it. It's gonna be so embarrassing for me.
Oh, man, you're a fucking monster, and I've seen you at your best. So
yeah, I got to get back there. I had an injury, like I said. I'm trying to rehab this injury, so hopefully by then I can.
You got like what is that? Like 2.5 months away? 2
Yeah.
months? That's the perfect amount of time.
Well, the sun was in my eyes. I don't work out on Tuesdays. I'll try to keep up. I'll do the best I can. So that'd be awesome, man. I'd love to do it.
You should come do it for sure.
Okay, cool, man. Well, awesome. Again, thanks for coming out and hanging out with us.
We film workout videos.
Oh, perfect. We'll throw them up on our channels and shit.
Yeah, for sure. All right, brother. Good to see
Cool.
you. All right,
So for Rich Piana, this is Eric Posey with
guys.
Body Morph Pros. We'll see you guys back at the show. Thanks for hanging out with us, man. Appreciate it.
Sure.